What is going on, y'all? Welcome to another video. Today I decided to do this video a little old school. Not using my ring light or anything. We're back in my room, as you see. I just felt like throwing it back one time for the one time. I know I film in different areas of my house and stuff like that, but today I was feeling nostalgic, and I was like, I'm gonna talk about some things that are nostalgic to me. So I'm gonna take it to the place where posting these videos started, my bedroom. See my hat's hanging, my skateboard's hanging. That's a new addition. For those of y'all who don't know, I just recently hung that up. Memories, Team Blackout in the house, Yeah, your boy used to skate. No big deal. It's just, one of the many things the perception of me is very, I feel like, skewed sometimes. Because, people who know of me know of, a lot of the rough or bad shit I did. A lot of people don't know me for being like a comic book nerd, Pokemon geek, Harry Potter freak. Like, I'm very weird. I'm a weird guy too. Like, not weird in a bad way, but I feel like a lot of the normal fun stuff I like to do, and I feel like people should remember me for. Most people are just gonna remember some story they heard or something they saw me do that was bad or dangerous or crazy. It is what it is, But that's the point of this YouTube channel. I get to share everything with you guys. So today, we're talking about nostalgia. For those of y'all who don't know, this month was Pokemon's 25th year. Yeah, it's been 25 years, y'all. Think about that. Since day one. And they teamed up with General Mills to give away some 25th anniversary cards, which in this video I will be opening and showing you guys. There's 3 cards in each pack. I might get some duplicates. They might all be the same. Don't know, but we're going to open that. But before we do that, I'm going to touch on something else that's very nostalgic for me. As many of you know, comic books. I love comic books. I always have. When I was younger, I kind of kept it to myself because I didn't want to be judged. Growing up, I didn't see too many black kids with comics. So I kind of thought it was something to kind of be ashamed of, honestly. To like these superheroes and like these stories and stuff like that. Because honestly, in my neighborhood, we didn't do a lot of that. If we weren't outside playing basketball or football or hide and seek, we were boxing each other. We all grew up toe-to-toe in the front yard with boxing gloves. If we didn't have boxing gloves, we would literally put socks on our hands and say that cushioned the punches. It didn't. But we were real athletic and active kids. Everybody in my neighborhood, we were always doing something. And I didn't see a lot of other kids on my block, like, yo, I'm going to go to the comic book store. I didn't see a lot of that. So I kind of kept it to myself. I was nervous everybody would call me a goofy, which I don't care now. But back then, nobody wanted to be the nerd. And I was already a fat kid, so I didn't want to be the fat, nerdy kid. But one thing I never hid from people was my love for Pokemon. And that's because almost everybody loved Pokemon. So on that front, I didn't feel like I'd be judged as much. But still, at the same time, I kind of kept it conservative. But here we are today. I'm 31 years old. All that's over with. And it's a nostalgic day for me. So I figured I'd bust out a couple of comics and open up those cards and tell y'all a little bit about them and all that good stuff. Now, the first comic I'm going to show is the comic that I didn't get this one when I was a kid. I got this one a few years ago. It's what sit down, Kale. Kale's trying to get in the video. Sit down, baby. Good girl. As y'all know, I don't like to edit my videos, so y'all just gotta deal with the Kale action in the background sometimes. But this comic a few years ago is what got me back into collecting comics. And it is Luke Cage, Power Man, number 44. It's in excellent condition. I'm going to get it graded because, as you know, When things like this are graded, they're worth more. Right now, as it stands, it's worth about $40. But graded, if it gets above, which I think it'll get at least a 9.3, be worth about $200. But I just really love this picture because he's coming through. Maybe I should take it out. Plastics skewing the view. And yes, I take my comics out and I actually read them. That's why I don't like getting my comics graded, because then you can't open them. Well, you can, but it's a hassle. So I don't like to get them graded, but they're worth more money. And as of now, I have no one to pass these on to. So I have no kids, so I'm just going to get them graded, stack them up, and use them as my retirement. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, it's a little bit better out. And see how good the color is on it still? The edges are still pretty good. And the illustration still got great coloring. All that good stuff. And yeah, I saw this at Tales of Tomorrow, the local comic shop here. I was just going in to browse. I didn't honestly plan on buying anything. And I saw this one, and he had it, and I knew what it was, and he had it, you know, for $30. And I was like, dude, I will take that deal any day of the week. And that's kind of the Power Man, Luke Cage Power Man 44 is really what got me back into comics. And I love this comic. I've read it several times. Luke Cage is one of my favorite heroes for a number of reasons. Represents out of Harlem and all that good stuff. And Luke Cage is very much a black comic, you know what I mean? And there's not a lot of that. So Black Panther, Black Goliath, Luke Cage, Blue Marvel, any of these characters, War Machine. These guys are my favorites. I do have a low-key bias towards them, but that's because the representation is dope. Not hating on any other superheroes I love. I don't really love superheroes. Everybody knows I'm more of a villain kind of guy. But when it comes to superheroes, Falcon, Luke Cage, War Machine, you know, all the kind of the guys that are like second-tier players for some reason. I don't understand why. Luke Cage is literally pretty much fucking invincible and super strong and all that good stuff. War Machine can do anything Iron Man can do. You know what I'm saying? Falcon, he said in the movies, I do everything he does, just takes a little longer. But yeah, and a lot of people don't know who Black Goliath is. I suggest y'all look into that. Black Goliath's dope. I have a comic of his, but it's really, really, really old and really, really worn out, and I don't like to pull that one out a lot. So I'm not. But on to the villains and anti-heroes, because I'm more of a villain, anti-hero kind of guy. One of my favorite villains, of course, is this man right here. Venom. Venom is my guy. I love Venom. I love Eddie Brock's version. It's my favorite one. It's the original one. Super cool. And, yeah, this is actually him being the anti-hero. It's the Lethal Protector. And this one's about $30 like that one. Graded, it's worth $200-$300 if it gets a high grade, which this one will. It's in pretty much perfect condition. So I could easily see this one getting like a 9.5, 9.6. And yeah, that's $300-$400 right there. And just in case any of y'all are thinking about robbing me for my comics, I keep them in an undisclosed location under my bed. Punks. Nah. But yeah, Venom, I like Black Spider-Man. I like Black Suit Spider-Man, you know. All the changes he went through and all the anger and all that good stuff. I like that arc. And when the symbiote got attached to Brock, I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it. And then the comics came and I loved it. And then, yeah, as we all know, Venom leads to Carnage. And Carnage is without a doubt the best, the most psychotic, craziest villain there is. I don't care what you say. The Joker's crazy and cool, but Carnage would fuck him up 7 ways to Sunday. And excuse that F-bomb, but I'm just letting y'all know that the Joker's cool and all, but Carnage would mutilate his goofy ass. Simple. No debate, no arguments. I don't care what you gotta say, son. Carnage is it. And Carnage is one of the, like I said, I'm more of a villain guy, so I lean more towards, you know, the psychopaths and stuff like that. Killmonger is another favorite, of course. both the MCU version and the comic book version. I like the comic book version a little bit better, because, you know, that nigga crazy. But, yeah, Venom is cool. He's super strong. He's aggressive. He is low-key a parasite. The symbiotes are parasites living off of their host. But Venom has come to decide not to kill his host. A lot of symbiotes do kill their hosts, but Venom likes, you know, he likes being alive. He likes Eddie Brock. He also loved Peter Parker. That's why Venom's, you know, his symbiote low-key resembles Spider-Man. That was his first attachment, and he still kind of feels that. He feels that connection to Spider-Man. And Spider-Man still low-key feels it for him, depending on which version you read. But yeah, Venom's another favorite. And I love comics. I love Pokemon cards, and we're going to get into that now. I'm going to go ahead and crack these Pokemon cards open. See what we get for this 25th anniversary. It's crazy. 25 years, man. I remember being a kid, going to all the card shops, Hastings. I remember Hastings used to sell them. Kmart, Walmart, everywhere used to sell Pokemon cards. You could buy them in 7 to 11. Like, it was a phenomenon. It took over the world, man. But let's get this pack open. Excuse the struggle. It's been a while since I opened some packs. And off the rip, I get a Pikachu. Holographic, dope. It's got the 25-year symbol in the corner right there. That's dope. That is so dope. Happy about that. I'm glad I got that. I think you get one of those in every pack, so I'll have duplicates, which will be dope. Next is Galarian Ponyta. And those of y'all who aren't into the newer stuff, this is a newer, well, not a newer Pokemon, it's just a different locality, basically, of Ponyta, which is cool. And then we just got a Galarian Farfetch'd. And if you don't know the difference between Galarian Farfetch'd and regular Farfetch'd, the colors and his celery stalk is a lot bigger. Super sweet. Moving on to the second package. I'm enjoying this. This is a fun video for me. I feel like a younger man again. I feel like a youngster. Just left the card shop, busting open them new packs, trying to find that Charizard, dog. Shit, motherfuckers never got that damn Charizard. Nah, we got one. We got Dark Charizard. It's worth money. They're worth money. Oh, there we go. And yeah, I was right. You do get the Pikachu in every pack. Sweet. So, you got 2 Pikachus. Wekam, Tail Whip, and Pikabolt. Interesting. Those are its moves. Next is Sensity. And it is Teacup. I'm assuming I don't know that much about this Pokemon. Looks goofy as hell, though. And next would be Galarian Meowth, which I love. I love this version of Meowth. I love the beard. I love how much more dangerous it looks. Yeah, basic Meowth can suck an ass. But yeah, there you have it. Cards were open. We had a little conversation about some comic books. And, oh yeah, before we go, my favorite Pokemon, of course, is Raichu and Gyarados. Raichu and Gyarados are my 2 favorite Pokemon. They're from the original set. If we go into like Johto and stuff like that, Johto, Fear Alligator is my favorite. My favorite Galarian Pokemon, probably Meowth. Or his evolved version, Berserker. Berserker goes hard. It's basically that Meowth, but black and with blades. It looks dope. It has a Viking hat. It's cool as hell. But yeah. My favorite legendary Pokemon, well, depending on what you mean by legendary, because technically Arcanine is a legendary Pokemon. That's one of my favorites. And then Moltres, of course. Between Mew and Mewtwo, I go with Mewtwo just because I like that world-ending shit, dog. That's where it's at on the gang. But no, I'm just playing. But that's the video for today. I hope y'all enjoy it. And I hope y'all have a great day. Great week, great month, great year, and I'll see you in the next one.